Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 3 the Warborn. We are still in the dungeons, and we have gotten this quest to clean out or somehow drive out this infernal. However, I could go there and do that right now, I think. I could also go up here, and assuming this is where Ilaria is, the previous keeper of the Avadon library. But I am going to go upstairs first and see if I will actually meet my companions again. You know, just on the off chance that I might be able to return to the dungeons with a full party. Oh. Oh, you have finally escaped the dark, dank tunnels of the Avadon dungeons. Your reward is this huge, dusty storeroom. There are piles of newly arrived equipment heaped everywhere. Tons of it. Food, wood, weapons. After months of being neglected in Camp Nightshade, patching your clothes and scavenging arrows, it's kind of stunning. You take it all in for a moment, awestruck. Surprisingly, there are no humans inside. Instead, the goods are hauled around by enchanted stone constructs. Avadon is so wealthy now that their gut work is done by magic instead of mere humans. Okay, that makes you wonder why they aren't using these stone constructs to work all the way down in the deep cells, underneath the deep cells, where instead, sure, I'll take that. Where instead there are human workers, well, working in a place that was until quite shortly ago still infected with monsters. Okay, so yeah, we obviously don't have any clearance yet. You need some sort of enchanted amulet to allow you passage through these gates marked by these glowing crystals. And so let's see where the game is actually going to allow us to go. This should be towards the main entrance hall. Wonder if what's her face? Callum is still there? Or maybe she's also in the dungeons or dead or whatever. I don't know why this normal door is marked with a red crystal. Oh. Only takes one lockpick? Sure. I wonder if that crystal means that with the red pendant I could have gone through here undisturbed. Oh. Well, guess since I'm here and I'm a tinker mage. Oh, nice. Yeah, these things don't seem too tough. Thankfully, that one didn't even bother shooting me. Nice, easy. And I get rewarded with a composite bow that's not magical. I don't know, might be good. Oh, actually, strength and dexterity. I hadn't even seen that. Chance riposte. I wonder if that's even worth it at this point. Well, definitely 1 point in strength and 1 in dexterity should be better than 3% melee damage. Pretty sure. Let's see. Max damage 174 versus. Oh, I can't even equip that here, despite the fact that I am in an Avadon base. Okay, well, never mind then. Oh, also, I should probably take a look at this. Howling Lands. Okay, so this is magical, but it's not as good damage-wise, unfortunately. Also, it gives plus 2 to Path of the Berserker. What is that? Is that a Blade Master skill? Probably. Sounds like it. I don't know. So we're kind of running out of inventory here, slowly but surely. What's this? XP plus 4. Nice. Okay. Sure, I'll take more lovely crystals. This large box is full of debris. It looks like the storeroom workers have spent years throwing everything broken, old, or weird in here. Rusty tools, alchemical equipment of obscure purpose, useless trinkets. You root through the mess like generations of optimistic hands before you. You are not rewarded. Huh. Has this been in the previous games? If so, I don't specifically remember that. No, it's in here. This stuff what? Most of the stuff I can't take. I can take the really good item though. Weird. That does not make a whole lot of sense. Okay, I guess let's save just... Oh, there's an obelisk here. And there is, in fact, Hard Callan. Now that obelisk is new, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it's not. It might just have some sort of inscription. For the first time you see the great entry hall of Avadon. Well, I mean, yeah, my character does for the first time. You've been told about it, and it matches your expectations. It is truly impressive, not because of marble and decorations, but because of the activity. Eyes and heavily armed hands walk in and out, supplies are brought in by the ton, reports are given, plans are made. It's a show of power for anyone who visits. The eye of this hurricane is the woman standing in the middle of the hall. She tirelessly greets visitors, gives directions, and shouts orders. Ironically, the eye of this hurricane is Hard Callan, trusted advisor to Redbeard and Protus, and unquestioned master of the day-to-day operations of the Black Fortress. And she notices you the moment you come into view. She waves you forward. Okay. And she actually comes toward me. And a middle-aged woman crosses the courtyard hall. Crosses the courtyard back and forth, shouting orders to the soldiers and workers. As hands enter and leave, she grabs them and gives them extra jobs to do. She wears a well-worn bow over her shoulder, though you doubt she's used it in many years. The heart pattern on the shoulder of her armor shows her to have considerable authority. She inspects you as you approach. Ah, Redbeard's hand. Protus told me you'd be coming up from the dungeons. I am Hard Callan, honored advisor to Redbeard. I need to meet all new hands. Who are you? I am Ayali. I came here to offer my services to Acting Keeper Protus. You make your response as polite as possible. Though you've never been to Avadon, all hands have heard of Hard Callan. She takes care of all things... well, I can't read. She takes care of all the little details that keep Avadon running. Your response amuses her. Why? Really, that is very polite of you. No, politic of you. Though Protus came away from your meeting thinking something else. What? Why would he? I gave him no reason to think anything else. Could I have said something different to affect his opinion of me positively, or I'm really not aware of any fault of my own in this case. Well, you have a job to do. I won't interfere. Wait, so people are just going to let me do whatever Redbeard wants me to do here? That makes no sense at all. Or maybe oh, I guess that was considered a lie, basically. In terms of yeah, I think I understand what's going on. So I should have said that Redbeard sent me here, which is technically the case, since the game hasn't given me the official option yet to make my own decision. It's kind of working under the assumption that I'm still here on Redbeard's orders. Although, for me personally as a player, that's not the case. I just came here because, well, first of all, of course the game forced me to, so I had to. But I kind of made up in my mind the, my own justification for going here, despite not planning to follow Redbeard's orders, unless they happen to coincide with my own goals. Anyway, I shouldn't be rambling. Do I want to restart? I mean, I did save. Not because I knew this was going to happen. You know what? Let me quickly do that. We can just click through this dialogue really fast. I am Ayali. I'm here by Redbeard's orders. You make your response as polite as possible. Though you've never been to Avadon, all hands are... She smiles a little. So Redbeard is still out there. I can tell you work for him. I recognize the worried look. I think you have heard of me. I look after Avadon. It is what I do. I do what I need to prevent disruptions. I need to make sure you won't be one of those disruptions. I don't want any trouble. That said, you are here to collect items for a fugitive. No? I mean, yes? I really hope the game doesn't force me to do that, because I don't want to help Redbeard. Is it so... Is it strange? Am I weird in wanting to be given a different option here? I mean, maybe. Maybe it's all my own fault. Well. Anyway. You're here to collect items for a fugitive. You're already trouble. But the fugitive is Redbeard, who I served for many years. I owe it to him to not interfere. Do you, though? Now, you can continue with your work. Before you go, however, there is something you should do for me. Report. Okay. What would you like me to report to you? For many years, I have collected the initial reports from hands out in the field. I look for the traces of important events so I can alert the Keeper. Don't be afraid, this is all in the service of the Pact. I want to know what you have been doing, and I want to know about the hands you work with. You're right. Avadon does need to know what we're doing. Sure, between these two options. Redbeard shows you well. You know how important information is. You know that we need to know how things are changing. Yeah. I'd like to report what we've been doing. I don't want to report on my companions, honestly. And Callan raises her pen with a flourish. Redbeard has hidden his activities well. We need to know what he is doing, otherwise we can't make our own plans. Anything you can tell me is valuable. We helped to subdue the Cimmerians, did we? I guess technically that's what Redbeard did, although I tried to... I don't know. I only wanted peace. I didn't mean to subdue anyone, although the game really pushed me in that direction. So I guess, yeah. You tell the tale. Callan takes notes. So the Cimmerians seem to be acting together, which was a worry. Then they fell apart again. Now we know that Redbeard was involved. You helped us out quite a bit there. Now we know that the Cimmerians are only a minor threat, and we only have to worry about the western expanses. Very useful, Yali, thank you. Sure, you're welcome. We count the corruption and brought the rebels to peace talks, yeah. I'm much more proud about that one. Callan listens to the tale with fascination. We were perplexed. The rebels sue for peace and the corruption stopped expanding at the same time. We had no idea what happened. Now we do. This is a major victory for our side, and you were involved. Well done. Redbeard was also infected by the corruption. The news upsets Callan. She takes her notes, but she says nothing about it. But, alright. Thank you. Well, I don't have anything else to report, for the time being. Alright, let me know if that changes. Well, so you are a Hand of Avadon? I am not worthy of the honor, but yes. We Hearts are the closest advisors to the Keeper. Or the acting Keeper. Only the Hearts are free to completely speak our minds. Only we can assign missions and steer Avadon when the Keeper is gone. Well, we know that Protus did not make her a heart, but I guess let's ask anyway. Redbeard himself placed that level of trust in me. Then he was driven out, and Protus thought I was adequate to continue the task. Things could have been very awkward, but Protus saw my worth. Why did you choose to serve Protus, rather? There is no choosing. I accepted the role of Heart. It gives me duties. I carry them out, that is all. What do you think of Redbeard? Heart Callan shakes her head. I don't. I served him for many years. If he is ever Keeper again, I will serve him again. I don't have opinions about Redbeard's abilities or health. I will leave that to you. I have my job to do. Okay. Tell me more about Protus? Question mark. I've known Protus for many years. He was a Heart, you know, before he was chosen as acting Keeper. He is quiet and competent. He lacks Redbeard's unpredictable passions. He had less power. Now he has much more. I criticize him, as is my job. He takes it well. He is fine. Why weren't you chosen as acting keeper? I don't know, but I thank the heavens every day that I wasn't selected. How was Protus's power obtained? Handver's council gave it to him. I don't know what secret negotiations were involved. I don't know what favors he pulled in or what threats he issued. Happily, it's not my job to know. So you criticize Protus? Of course, it is the job of a heart. I would advise you not to try it, though. Both Protus and Redbeard demand my loyalty. I mean, yeah. I never... Again, I can't stress this enough, but... I mean, I probably have stressed it way too much, in fact. But still, I never intended to give my loyalty to Redbeard, so... I sympathize with your difficult position. You work directly with Redbeard. By some readings of the law, Redbeard should be keeper, yet Protus is acting keeper, and all the power of the pact is behind him. I chose Protus as I had to. You will have to make your own choice. Yeah, I really wish I could. Protus seems to be doing a lot for Avadon. He is. Avadon is stronger than it has been in many years, yet it is far less independent. Our power came with a great cost. I am so glad I don't have to make the choices you need. Well, Avadon is being restored. Kellen's smile is broad and genuine. Yes, after years of begging and scraping, years of watching our defenses crumble, Handver's council is finally helping us to rebuild. There have been problems, of course, but I'm keeping the work moving along. Why was the fortress left to decay? Because Handver's council hated and feared Redbeard. If they showed signs of what he saw as disloyalty, he was not afraid to hunt them down. They, the highest officials in the pact. They were starving Avadon until Redbeard was driven out. Why is it being rebuilt now? Protus has agreed to submit to them. He swore to make Avadon a weapon they could wield against our enemies. Once he agreed to serve them, it was a natural decision. What you must decide is this. What is the best role of Avadon? All hands must decide for themselves. What has been the biggest problem? Avadon has spent centuries digging out secret tunnels and playing host to mad wizards. Those two factors have allowed all sorts of madness to infect the low tunnels and disused towers. Do you need help with the repairs? Kellen smiles in a way that doesn't reassure you at all. But of course. I'm so glad you asked. You just walked through our main storeroom. I'm sure you noticed that a lot of the hauling there is done by constructs. Lately the constructs have become erratic. We don't have a good tinker mage who can figure out why. Why, well, I am a tinker mage. Investigate and solve the problem. You will be paid well. What are the constructs doing wrong? Ignoring orders, dropping things, taking crates to the wrong places. Lately, they've been almost belligerent. It's a small problem now. My job is to fix small problems before they become big problems. Who makes the constructs? Tinker mages mainly, with much help from Calendarial's mages. Avadon currently has the newest, most reliable forms of constructs, all thanks to the generosity of Handver's council. It would be great if they worked. Yeah, I suppose. Any advice for what to do? Go to the storerooms, watch them, follow them around. With luck, you might see the moment when one of them malfunctions. Okay. What would you like me to report to you? Wait, I already asked her that. Yeah, okay. Redbeard sent me here to gather supplies. I mean, yeah, sure. I'm interested in hearing what she has to say about that. Now that it has revealed part of what I'm supposed to do. Hardkellen looks at the note with a sad smile. Redbeard's handwriting. I would recognize it anywhere. It's not my business. Protus said you could fetch what you need. Really? I still don't understand this at all. I hope when I get to talk to him I'll get some explanation there. Well, I won't stop you, okay. She looks around the chaos that surrounds you. Sorry, I was just distracted by memories of a better time. Fair enough. I have nothing more. Then you are free to go about your business, as long as you follow Avadon's rules. We will not interfere. You walk away. When you look back, you see Hardkellen staring off into space, a sad smile on her face. Erratic constructs, yep. Okay, what's this? Right, in memory of Telera of the Qua, first keeper of Avadon. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah. Ayali, she died for you. You read it again. There it is. Your name appears to be carved into the stone. What an ostentatious bit of magic. Exactly the sort of thing you expected to find in Avadon. It's actually pretty interesting. So, a magic plaque that reads your mind. Reads what you call yourself. Wait. Catapult field. There wasn't a named NPC here. No, just catapult engineer. Or engineers. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to see if I can... Oh yeah, I'm allowed in here. That's good. You are at the base of the Keeper's Tower, the largest tower in Avadon. This is where Protus and Redbeard before that live and meet with supplicants. Guards watch you intensely as you approach. You might have a reason to go up there, but you aren't sure yet. You still haven't gotten what you need on this floor. Wait. Okay. As far as I know, I mean, I don't know that I need anything on the lower floor. But I am going to go ahead if the game, as long as the game lets me. So, this is Avadon's equivalent of Purgatory. It is a waiting hall where people who want something from the Black Fortress wait to see the Keeper and make requests, or most often wait and wait and wait, sometimes for years. When you enter the hall, all heads turn to you, hoping that you are a keeper or a heart, a keeper. When they see you are a mere hand, they return to their long wait. Most of the envoys are noble or wealthy citizens of the Pact. There is also one old wretch sitting on a bench by the south wall and noisily snacking on a big plate of ribs. Yeah, at this point, wow, he's looking better than he ever did. Visiting envoy, overseer event. Okay. Not going to talk to any of these people right now. This is the audience hall of the Keeper of Avadon. It's a huge, imposing chamber. Protus sits on his throne to the north, dealing with a constant flow of supplicants and hearts. You silently watch for a few minutes. Being the Keeper of Avadon looks like an exhausting job, with a ceaseless river of paperwork. Eventually, Protus notices you. In a rare moment of quiet, he sips some wine and waves you forward. Nice. You approach Acting Keeper Protus and wait your turn. He is constantly being brought reports to read and orders to sign. The hearts of Avadon don't give him a moment's peace. Eventually, he waves them away. As they wait impatiently, staring daggers at your back, Protus turns to you. Hello, Ayali. As you can see, I do actually get work done. I was chosen as keeper and I will serve. I doubt the hearts will forgive me, but I can spare some time to speak with you. You have done some remarkable things for Avadon, so we should know each other better. Alright, well, let's talk about Redbeard for now. This is so strange. Redbeard asks me to free a prisoner from the Avadon dungeons? Someone who openly defied Protus? And I don't even have an option to tell him about that? I mean, shouldn't he be interested? This is super bizarre to me. I mean, there's always a chance that everything will become clear as soon as I go and try to talk to Laria or try to free her. But I would really just rather not even go there. I don't know. It seems it makes no sense to me to not give me that option. Not give me the option to just tell Protus what Redbeard asks me to do for him. Anyway, well, let's talk to him anyway. He sighs. Yeah, I will always be compared to him. I have done so much to bring strength back to the Black Fortress. Yes, the eyes and hands have tried to see me as the keeper, but they never will. Not as long as Redbeard is out there. He fingers the gold necklace, a symbol of his office. No matter, I will work and prove myself until everyone believes it. Is Redbeard still the actual keeper? He Well, that is awkward. The law says that keeper is a lifetime position. Generally, when a keeper grows old and ineffective, he or she is assassinated, and the killer takes the role. But I am an acting keeper placed directly by Hanvar's council. There has never been an acting keeper before, so things are imprecise. You believe you are a better keeper, don't you? You have seen the state of the fortress, the repairs, the supplies, the new eyes and hands. Avadon is rising. We will once again be the shield that protects the pact. Yeah, I do agree. I see you still have that necklace. Of course, Redbeard gave it to me to show I am his successor. I will use every bit of authority to prove myself to those I command. Well, it does make a strong statement. The fact that he gave it to him, well, that Redbeard gave it to Protus of his own free will. It does. That is why I wear it. My position here is of questionable legality. At least I can prove that Redbeard accepts it. How long will you be acting keeper? My current term of office is until we win this war. Then the hands, hearts, and eyes will elect a new keeper, and Hanvar's council will approve it. I truly hope that they choose me. It is a more civilized system than just giving the post to whoever stabs Redbeard first. Well, that is true. Doesn't strike me as a particularly civilized way of handling things. How can you be replaced? Well, he just told me. Oh no. What if you die before the war ends? You worry that Protus will take the question the wrong way. Yeah, with good reason. He doesn't. I imagine Hanvar's council will pick a successor, unless someone kills me. In that case, I suppose the law says my killer is my successor. It's a grim legal question, yes, but a fascinating one. I would like to know more about you, I guess, while I'm here. Hard Protus nods. You are not alone. Many skeptical hands want to learn all they can about me. I was born and raised in Daran. I was a judge there, renowned for my hard work in bringing down Tawan infiltrators and other foes of the Pact. This is what brought the gaze of Avadon upon me. Tell me about Daran. A lovely, learned state along the east coast of Linnaeus. It has suffered greatly from Tawan armies to the north and Svorgaldi and Warborn to the south. We should have been better protected. Did Redbeard force you to come here? Not at all. The moment one of his hands contacted me, I leapt at the chance to serve the Black Fortress. Redbeard was far stronger, far more focused back then. You dealt with Tawan infiltrators? The Tawan Empire was once mighty, then the Pact broke it, and it has long plotted to become what it once was. The last was one of those spies and plotters. He helped to unite the Farlands against us. Redbeard was right about that. He isn't important anymore, though, and Redbeard is wasting our time hunting him. How long have you been here? Over 20 years. First as an eye, researching the foes of the Pact, both here and in the cities of the Pact. And then, after the cowardly assault on our keep, when Heart Miranda was lost, I was elevated to Heart. Then, Hanvar's council got tired of Redbeard's antics. They gave me the greatest honor they could. Tell me about Heart Miranda. Protus starts to speak, but then he stops. His businesslike exterior fades as he remembers the terror of the assault on Avadon and the depths of her betrayal. It takes him some time to regain his calm, but his pure loathing of her cannot be entirely concealed. She was Redbeard's most trusted advisor. I called her friend. She betrayed us all. It is good that we are rid of her. Well, let's talk about Avadon. I would like nothing more. For centuries, the warriors and spies of the Black Fortress have helped keep the Pact united and its enemies weak. We wield great moral and physical power. Moral power? Servants of the Black Fortress serve for life. We give up everything to fight for the Pact, and our people respect that. Alas, Redbeard allowed a lot of corruption in the hands and eyes. I will end this. Physical power? Our warriors and mages are the best in Linnaeus. We have always been allowed to conscript the best among us to serve. We have lost so many of our brothers and sisters in the last few years. I have replaced them and more. We can now direct great force when and where it is needed. We also have power in the form of our dungeons. We can unlock the mind and strip it of all of its secrets. It is a great asset for the Pact, though many want us to lose that power. Yeah, honestly, I can see why. How strong is Avadon now? Don't make a mistake. We don't have an army. We are scouts, spies, raiders, and assassins. We find ways for minimum force to deliver maximum results. There are so many times when one carefully chosen death can prevent a rebellion or a war. Well, yeah, I see that. How many hands and eyes does Avadon have? Does Avadon have, rather? That is a closely guarded secret. Also, I don't know the answer. Sometimes eyes and hands disappear on missions for a long time, returning only when their work is done. Sometimes those who return victorious have been thought dead for years. It's always kind of funny when that happens. Funny might not be the word I would use, but okay. What is the problem with the dungeons? I mean, do I really need to ask that? There is none. Only those who have done wrong have reason to fear our dungeons. Well... And that's exactly the problem. Who defines who did something wrong and who didn't? Well, you're pretty sure that isn't actually true. Yeah, that's also the case. They are a fearsome place, but they are there to break our enemies. You have seen them closely. What did you think? Our dungeons are horrifying. They should be closed, if you ask me directly. Protus shakes his head. You have killed too many to be so sentimental. Well, yeah, I'm kind of okay with killing our enemies, but I'm kind of not okay with what is being done to them in the dungeons. Let alone people who might not even be enemies. Anyway. Farlanders are only Farlanders, yeah, and I don't agree with that at all. That's just racism. If 1,000 of them must be broken to save one member of the Pact, I will smile as I sign the order. Wow. He did sound super reasonable and decent up to this point. Well, I guess that's all for now. Okay, what's this? Some lore about the Baraza Woods, of all things. Okay. This down here is about the contested lands. I'm going to go ahead and let you read that if you want. Baraza Woods. There, Baraza Woods. And the contested lands, right? There. Okay, well that was... that did not give me the kind of information I was hoping for. So I suppose the only real option I have is... or not an option at all. The only thing I can do to advance things is to go back to the dungeons and hope that some sort of agreeable option presents itself. I'm also going to take a look at these constructs as I return upstairs, I guess. To open up this door manually again. I guess I might as well take the upper route this time around. Right, we can't go through there. So, some guard quarters, I guess. Dungeon guards, hello. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is... I don't remember there being another stairway up to the main floor of the fortress. Maybe that's new. Or I'm just forgetting. I guess I have forgotten things before that I technically should have known. So that's not entirely unprecedented. Okay, some subterranean rivers going on here. That one is locked with a key, okay. This one, I guess this one was technically also locked with a key, just except that I didn't need... oh. Really? I can't go through here. Well, that's a bummer. So I'll have to take the long way around, the even longer way now that I... Can I... oh, well, I guess I can go there now. This gate must be open to allow me access to that infernal. Still, I want to go ahead and deal with Ilaria in one way or the other before I do any of the side mission stuff. I kind of want to know where I'm standing here, as it were. Have I checked out everything down here? Think everything that I could anyway. Yeah, this is closed. One lockpick to unlock, sure. Is there anything in here? There's nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, well that was a waste. One lockpick for, what, 34 experience? Not really worth it, but... Well, obviously not gonna reload just for that. Thankfully I am allowed to go through here. It's actually not going there. They didn't even have time to clean the blood stains from the floor. Wait a second. Oh, do I need to go through the central cavern? Well, I certainly can't go through here. Interesting. Did not expect that. Well then, in that case, I'm gonna grab that real quick and actually go in here. Guard Davis and Guard Spencer. Okay. Hello. This guard is in charge of guarding the Infernal on the island. He isn't enjoying it. He says, "Watch out, the creature is wily and annoying." Okay. And he says the same thing. That's weird. It's the first time I ever encountered NPCs that are named, but still very much like generic NPCs in every other way. I'll gladly take that lockpick to replace the one I just wasted. Yeah, could have taken this entrance. Huh. Yeah, this is strange. Why isn't there just a door? Wasn't there a door there before, or am I crazy? There might not have been. Wait, what was that? Ah, just a chisel, okay. Huh, weird. So I can't go here. So is there another staircase? So am I supposed to reach the lower level from the main floor? Oh, that might be it. So that's why the game told me that I wasn't done, that I hadn't found what I was looking for on that other floor. Interesting. Well, I guess since I am here, and it does not look like I'm going to find my companions anytime soon, might as well go ahead and deal with this Infernal. There is an Infernal standing in the center of this enormous cavern, watched by a pair of nervous hands. The creature is not chained or held in any way. It is just standing here, smiling smugly. As you approach, it roars. "Another mortal pest to bother mighty Pinkna. Another amusement. The Great One is bored. Yes, I am still here. Don't want me? Then you should not have brought me." Okay, so what exactly are you doing here? "You brought me here. Pests of Avadon found me in Calendarial, used spells and chains to bring me here. You have lived to regret binding the Great One." The Great One, huh? Why were you captured in the first place? "Some mage in Calendarial captured me. Was ordered by some fled lord. Griffin or something." Oh, okay. "Your hands came after I was bound. The traitor was killed." How did we catch you? "You didn't. The traitor made you kill bound me. Your lot brought me here for questioning. You learned nothing, but you still have me." Okay. What happened when we questioned you? "Nothing. Your little spells cannot break my immortal mind. I will tell you nothing ever. I will stay here, though. The Great One is amused by your struggles." You could just tell us what we want to know. I could, but I won't. I will do what makes you unhappy. I will torment you. You thought you could master the Great One. Well. Pinkner sneers at you. More words to bore the Great One? Speak, weakling. So you refuse to leave? I do. I have had no tribute. No worship. You have not begged for my mercy. I think I am owed. One day I will come to Lavon and her servants. I will eat their dreams. They will pay. They insulted a Great One. Well, I've been asked to drive you out of here. You are not the first. I will say what I told the others. I want 1,000 coins. I want respect. Then I will go. 1,000 coins? It's not even that much, but I guess I'll just kill you. If I can. I mean, I have no idea. He might be super powerful, and there might be no way to kill him at this level, but then again, it might be possible. Then I will consume you. I will have your strength. Then Lavon and her pets will pay. Okay. I mean, if I can kill him, though, I guess someone else should be able to as well. Someone should have been able to a long time ago. In fact, if he's such an annoyance, but we'll see. I guess I'll go ahead and... Actually, is Bladelash going to be affected by Double Strike at all? If not, I guess I want to use that first, so as to not waste a Double Strike charge. Well, that was... yeah, that just happened. He's not dealing a ton of damage, so... Wow, he's apparently not easy to hit, or I'm just being extremely unlucky. Well, maybe that was... yeah, maybe that was really just terrible luck. Too bad my Blade Lash actually missed him. Also, I can't move. I can't shoot him, though. Oh, that was almost enough. Wow, what a pushover. Let's finish it anyway. There we go. Pinkner has been destroyed. That was ridiculously easy. It collapses to the ground and begins to evaporate. Clouds of vile mist rise from its decomposing form. It's disgusting. Someone is going to have to hose the floor down. Not sure if hosing down the floor is a thing in this universe, but... well. 2 points to strength versus 1 point in dexterity. Yes, please. What's in these? Some meat. To keep him happy, I suppose? Maybe? Well, that was that. I guess at least our trip down here was not entirely pointless. Oh, I didn't... Why didn't I see... Oh, it's all the way up here. Ah, I'm dumb. I wanted to take the short way, but ended up taking the long way after all. That's, yeah. That happens when you don't pay attention, I guess. So let's quickly report to Mamora. I guess then we'll explore the main floor a bit more after all. To look for another way down. Oh, right. I never asked him. No, I did. But he didn't want to give me any info unless I told him why I was looking for it. Right. So that's my mistake. I should have done that. But at that time I was still under the assumption that I could just go there. Which is not the case. Anyway, Pinkner will trouble you no more. You tell Imamura what you did. Excellent. A shipment of Wildren rebels just showed up. We'll start moving them into the cave immediately. You fill out more forms. You get a pouch of coins and, oddly, a horseshoe. Mamora says, it looks like junk, but it has an enchantment. I think it's a suitable reward for the task. Okay. Anything else I can do for you? He smiles. Not unless you are looking for work as a bricklayer. I think all the killing type work is done for now. Okay. Well, so I am still looking for Laria. Since apparently no one has a problem with that. In fact, Protus wants me to do whatever Redbeard asks me to do. Yeah, Redbeard sent me to find her. Imamora starts to shake his head. Then he shrugs. Helping Redbeard is dangerous, but Protus said to help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. Protus said to help you. I'll help you. Okay. Maybe he just wants to be rid of her. I mean, as far as I know, Protus doesn't know that I'm supposed to free Laria, since I was never allowed to tell him, but, you know, I'll just go with it. Whatever. There is one problem, though, which is she is in the cells to the north, but there was a disruption. A mage slipped her shackles, summoned some pests. We had to close the gates, and Ilaria is still up there. I will have the gates open for you. Oh, okay. It's much easier than I thought. Do what you want. I just don't want to know about it. Please, I have simply followed my orders. Oh, fair enough, I guess. Let's see here. The horseshoe. Okay. It's not great, but it's some free passive bonus. So I'll take it. Okay, so we have... This one takes only a specialized key, and this one is... Yeah, I have no idea where this might even lead. I mean, in this part of the upstairs fortress of the main floor, there's, like, what, the kitchens? The dining room? The dining hall? Very strange. This huge cave served as low-security prisoner storage. Unthreatening or broken prisoners were stored here until they could be disposed of. Something went wrong, though. The inmates rioted and the guards withdrew. The stew bowl in front of you is empty. The prisoners must be hungry. You can see the hulking, clumsy movements of ogres in the shadows to the northeast. They haven't noticed you yet. With any luck, they haven't eaten Ilaria yet. I guess that is a reasonable concern. Or it would be if, you know, I wasn't pretty much sure that I'm going to find her very much alive. Oh, didn't see you there, Cave Widow. It's only two of them, though. Should be okay. Okay. That one oh, of course. It almost died from acid, but not quite. And we do have more coming. Welp, I guess... Oh no, not Blade Lash. Whoops. Double Strike it is. Actually, now that I'm fighting on my own a lot, I'm still hoping for this one to just die through repose there, which might be stupid. Death Blow. Oh. Not great. Now I'm also poisoned. Maybe I should just go ahead and finish it off. Death Widow? Ah, almost dead. You know what? I'm taking way more damage here than I'm comfortable with. In fact, I'm going to drink another health potion, and I'm going to hopefully finish off the two... Yeah. Wow, that was actually a lot more damage than I ever expected. Maybe that is... Oh, you know what? Maybe Double Strike actually does affect every skill. Let's see here. Blade Lash, 391. I mean, that was a crit, but I don't think without Double Strike it could have dealt quite so much damage, even as a critical hit. So that is really good to know. Double Strike is going to affect my grenade. That's a pretty strong combination, actually. It dealt over 100 damage to everyone, if I'm not mistaken. Chainmail, Elixir of Battle. That's Haste Regen, Spine Shield. Oh, that's just a better version of this. And I have plenty of these. These are actually quite good as well. So if I get into another similarly difficult battle, combat, I shouldn't hesitate to use one. You find the body of a dead prison worker. The spiders caught him and wrapped him in this web. Something metallic pokes out of the wrapping. You remove it. It's a key. Oh, that's a lucky find. And I'm probably going to need that. Unless that might be for this room down here. And maybe it's an optional reward for exploration. Could also be. Sage's Rod is bad. Group Heal Scroll is good. My inventory space is becoming more and more of a concern here. Hopefully I'm going to be able to sort that out sometime soon. Just going to quickly check. Yeah, that was actually it. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not going to steal that stuff. It's not worth it. Maybe that key unlocks more than just that one little room, because what was in there doesn't really seem like such a huge reward, but, you know, I don't know. Oh, quite a few ogres here. Going to go ahead and attack this one first to see if the others all become aggroed. Oh yeah, they totally do. Also, we got the seer here. Actually, these two guys didn't seem to want to come. Oh, that's a flinger. This one should be coming into melee range, though. I'm also ensnared. That sucks. And I'm taking tons of damage. Also not great. I'm going to yank this... Except I can't reach him. Okay. Plan B. Yeah, let's just deal a ton of damage to these guys. Not as much damage as I hoped. That sucks. Ouch. Okay, you know what? Oh, it's a bit dicey. I am going to go with this instead of healing, because I am going to be regenerating. Right? Or, actually regeneration is only going to kick in. This is a tough call. I might have to heal. I would really like to throw a shock canister as a thing. Except I can't. I don't have enough fatigue. Or, you know, vitality left. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. I'm going to drink a potion of battle then, in that case, and heal myself. Okay, parry, that's always good. Stupid shaman. Okay, let's see here. Going to try and finish off the ones that I have the best chances of killing. Just to take as many ogres out of the equation as I can, as quickly as I can. Wow, there are a ton of these. I mean, yeah, I was kind of advised to avoid them. Oh, holy crap. That's here. I should have tried making a beeline for that guy somehow. Let's see here. I am still regenerating for 4 turns, still hasted. Double striking only for 1 more attack. Can I kill one of these guys with a double strike? Well, I definitely can kill this one. Guess I should make sure. Too bad haste hasn't really done much for me. I might be dead. Yep. Oh, I'm not dead somehow. Huh. Well. Okay, I'm chugging more health potions. More than I ever wanted. That didn't do quite as much as I hoped. And he's running away. Nah, it's annoying. Shock canister. Actually, that should make his spells weaker. He's also taking damage, which is a welcome side effect, I guess. Wow, I'm taking so much damage. And he just healed everyone. That's awesome. Oh boy. Let's see, what else do I have here? Blessing crystal. Sure, I suppose that's useful. Battle Frenzy is really good. Oh yeah, sure. Why don't I drink one of these? Battle Frenzy. And I guess another Potion of Battle. In the past I've been making way too little use of my resources. Is this worth it? Actually, why don't I use my charged weapon again? How long has this been? Has that been an option? Quite some time, probably. Let's actually do this. Definitely worth it against 3 targets. I don't know if a ranged attack might be enough to kill this thing, this guy, whatever. I guess I'm just going to... Oh, yeah, sure. Since I have 2 attacks. That should have been a no-brainer. Wow, that damage though. Well, now I have to. Nice, and that was a crit, okay. Without a crit it might not have been enough, but... Okay, I still can't walk. I can't shoot. Twice. Okay. Well, I feel that that was scarier than it needed to be. But oh well. I did invest some resources, but you know, that's what I have them for, so shouldn't be too upset about that. Also, that took a long ass time, holy crap. I really apologize if watching that wasn't quite as exciting as actually doing it. Okay, well, with that we've successfully cleaned out that cave. We're also, with that unexpectedly long battle, we're getting close to the end of this episode, but I really want to get something more substantial done here, if I can. The Black Age, or the end of the Black Age specifically. Okay, we got some more lore here. End of the Black Age, there we go. Again, feel free to pause and read that if you're interested. While I move on for the time being. Quennel. Is that the mage who caused all this? Possibly. Discipline Hall. If so, I don't really want to deal with him or her. Him, I think. Right now. Interesting. Oh no, this is the Eternal Prisoner. He's still here. Okay. Interesting. Would he know something about something of interest? There is a prisoner being held in this room. He is a young man dressed in torn clothes of an archaic fashion. He is held motionless in the middle of a magic circle bound and supported by a translucent field of energy. He stares miserably off into space, and yet he seems to sense that you are there. Inside the field he moves and talks very slowly. He says in his odd, painfully drawn-out way that I'm not going to try and replicate. I am here to teach. Was alone, forgotten. Help me. Yeah, I'm not going to pull him out of the field, especially since I think that's not even possible. Since I can't ask who he is, I'm just going to ask who put you here, I guess. Redbeard, it is my fate. For what year is it? 6318, apparently. Everyone I ever loved is dead. More years pass, so slow, left alone. When did you come here? It was 6263, a long time. If he is telling the truth, a very long time indeed. What are you doing here? He looks up at you, desperate for conversation. Nobody has been back here for a while. I am here to be an example. I suffer alone, forgotten. Do not end up like me. Who are you? I remembered, was asked, years ago. Remembered, I was Hard Lexram. Why were you chained here? Tried to kill the keeper. Redbeard failed. He gave me special punishment to scare others. He thinks. I guess it worked. Why did you try to kill Redbeard? Tyrant, started out humble, grew ambition, power, killings too harsh, warned him, was a heart, saw disaster, tried to help, failed. How did you try to assassinate him? Poison, lots of it, drank it, all down, didn't touch him. He was strong, protected, was stronger than I knew. So he put you here. Yes, left alone, forgotten, and kill me. Alone the defense is weakened. Spells not restored, you can't kill me now, please. I'd rather just free you. No, my body is a shell. Free me and I just die. Break the prison. What happens, happens. You really want me to kill you? Strike. Strike at me. Break the shield, the chain. I will be free and can find peace. That seems clear enough. Though you can't be sure what other nasty spells Redbeard left. Fine, you can rest at last. I guess I tried to kill him. You strike the shield around the prisoner. The prisoner was right. The spell is disrupted. The wards shudder, twisting the prisoner's body. He screams, and then you hear moaning coming from all around you. Turns out he is not the only prisoner here who received a special punishment. Other spirits are held here. They emerge maddened by their imprisonment in the stone. Whoops. That's not quite what I bargained for. He didn't turn hostile. Okay. Guess I'll have to deal with these shades now. Well, it is what it is. Guess I charge my weapons. Ouch. Actually, not very ouch at all. These shades seem to be much more of an issue. But looks like they will be dying quickly enough. Oh, another imp appeared? I guess they're... Oh, and more shades appeared? That's not great. Maybe I should have put down a turret just to distract more enemies. Well, that's actually a little bit more problematic. Guess I won't be possible without spending more resources. I guess another potion of battle it is, or actually another potion of speed as well. Actually, speed burst, battle frenzy for 3 turns, 5 turns. Resurrection is not going to help me here. Welp. Guess potion of speed. And do I need to heal, or will I survive through regeneration alone? I don't really trust that. But of course, if I heal myself, actually can do this. I wonder how many more of these things are going to come. I'm going to drink this as well. Attack. Unfortunately, I was not hasted. Okay. Nice crit. That almost killed it. It should impale itself on my spikes, though, on my spines. Ah, of course it had to miss. Oh, Frenzied Imp. That one looks... Wow, holy shit. More defenders appear. That's a reddish looking shade. Interesting. So I'll use this and then Kill the imp? Well, it is afflicted by acid, so... Okay, it's dead. Oh, that one didn't kill itself. It's annoying. Okay. Okay. I don't know how strong this guy is. He looks strong, so I'm going to use Blade Lash. Nice. Okay, it didn't. Maybe it wasn't quite as strong as it seemed at first. Okay, these guys. Oh, I am still hasted, but I'm not frenzied anymore. Okay. That's fine though. It seems like we might be done here. Oh boy. Again, that was a bit scary. Sparks fly out of the magic circles in the prisoner's chamber, then they grow dim. The defenses have been drained of power. The prisoner moans, "At last, time is short, please end my pain." Okay. The frozen prisoner stands upright, trapped in the field of energy. Oh yeah, okay. It is time. Die. You deliver one final strongbow. Also, that was worth an achievement, apparently. Liberated at last. Yeah. Right, one final strongbow. It shatters the shield and strikes the prisoner in the chest. The shield was all that kept him alive. Hitting him wasn't necessary. Once their spell was broken, his eyes closed. His face relaxed. The body slumps slowly to the ground. At last, his imprisonment is done. As you start to turn away, you notice something on the floor. There was a small carved totem at the Shade's feet inside the barrier. You take it. Okay. Right, you can see it here. Medal earned. Spectre's Totem. Charm. Critical hit chance and missile damage. Well, not too shabby. I'll take that as a reward. For sure. Well, unfortunately, that did not... that's not what I was actually planning to achieve in this episode. Or before the end of this episode, but, you know, sometimes things happen differently than what you expect. I guess we're going to deal with Quennel, if we have to, and then continue dealing with Laria, hopefully, next episode. For now, as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.